The Baja Peninsula extends 1,200 miles southward of Southern California and sections off a piece of the Pacific Ocean called the Sea of Cortez. Recently, a team from Jenkinson's Aquarium went on an adventure to the Baja Peninsula to explore the marine life of the Sea of Cortez. Our goal was to learn as much as we could about the natural history of this beautiful place and to make this film to share with all of you. Of all the world's oceans, it's one of the most biologically productive, but what makes it even more impressive is seeing it in stark contrast to the almost lifeless desert that surrounds it. Beneath the waves, life explodes. Because the cool, nutrient-rich waters of the Pacific come in contact with consistent sunshine, algae, which is the basis of the entire food web, bursts into action. From the slowest grazers crawling along the bottom to the faster-moving fishes, all marine life benefits from this highly productive arrangement. However, as truly amazing and totally cool as this all was, it wasn't the algae or the sea stars that inspired us to travel 3,500 miles to this place. It was another annual visitor to this area. Every autumn, whale sharks come from all over the world to this bay on the east coast of Baja. They come to feed on the abundant plankton that accumulates in the bay this time of year because of the prevailing winds. Whale sharks are the largest fish on Earth. They're named for their resemblance, only in size, to the air-breathing marine mammals. Growing to 40 feet in length, these behemoths feed on the smallest organisms in the ocean, the microplankton. Shaped like other sharks, but too massive to be able to sustain a chase, the whale shark has adapted to use its size to its advantage. Along with that great size comes a huge mouth. The animal just swims with its mouth open, allowing its food items to slide right on in. To maximize its catch, whale sharks are equipped with something that resembles a seining net inside their gills. This allows the water to pass through, but traps the plankton. To move around a body of that size, a tremendous amount of food or energy is required, so whale sharks are almost continuously feeding. The basic body plan of sharks, including whale sharks, is designed to maximize efficiency as the animal moves through the water. Like the body of most sharks, the whale shark is torpedo-shaped, which cuts through the water with minimal resistance. The flexible tail swings back and forth, causing forward momentum. The pectoral fins, sticking out to the sides, look and act like the wings of an airplane. They create lift and make it easier to maintain a consistent depth and control turns. While the dorsal fin, the fin most people think of when conjuring up the image of a shark, assures a straight path. While it's true that whale sharks generally move slowly, they do have the capacity for bursts of high speeds. The animals are generally tolerant of our presence, but remain wary. We maintained a no-touching rule throughout the trip because we heard from the locals that the animals don't respond well to a carelessly placed hand. It was my experience that the sharks preferred that the divers stay where they could keep an eye on us. However, keeping up with these guys was a challenge in itself. They don't look like they're moving all that fast until you get in the water and try to stay right up with them. And if they've had enough of your company, forget it. Eat their dust. Historically, the locals have fished for these animals like old-time whalers, with a harpoon. However, it's now illegal to kill a whale shark in this bay. A new belief that the animals are worth more alive than dead is finally taking hold. In fact, many fishermen have given up fishing altogether and have replaced the income with tourist dollars. In this situation, everyone wins. This area is so beautiful and full of life that it would be a shame not to save it for all to see. Author John Steinbeck was the first person who brought this area to the attention of the American public in the early part of the 20th century in his published travel journal, The Log from the Sea of Cortez. Steinbeck was struck by the sheer abundance of marine life in the region, and we were struck by how little had changed. Well, thanks for watching another edition of Marine Life. I hope you learned something and you had as much fun as I did. So until next time, see you at the aquarium.